Hey guys, it's Jem here, and today we're going to be doing a build tour video of the Doctor Strange Sanctum Sanctorum. This build was really challenging to finish just because the style is a little bit difficult. It's a little different than what the Sims game is equipped with to complete. So honestly, I really just mixed and matched a bunch of stuff together, and this was the result that I got. Not including this clown, though, that is just hovering here. Oh my gosh, that's so random. Instead of doing a speed build for the interior, I thought it would be quicker if I could just show you guys around in a build tour format. I will be mentioning some parts from certain movies, so if you guys haven't seen Doctor Strange, Thor Ragnarok, or Avengers Infinity War, honestly, what are you doing with your life? But no, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but to be honest, I don't see how that's possible at this point. Also, I'm really trying to vamp up my channel. I really like doing speed builds of things from TV shows and movies. So if you guys have any suggestions on what type of builds you like to see, do you guys want to see speed builds with voiceover, speed builds with no voiceover? Or do you guys like build tours like this? Please let me know. I'm going to put a poll on this video and you guys can pretty much click and vote at any time. I would really, really appreciate it. Anyways, let's get into the build tour now. Oh my gosh, this clown is still there. What the frick? Okay, you know what? Let's just leave her be. She's just working on her hovering skills. So I'm standing in front of the sanctum now. Wow, it looks really small from this angle. Anyways, this is what it looks like from the front. The back and the sides are pretty much a mirror of each other. So this is what the back looks like. Really similar to the front, just I think the window is different. Yeah, the window is different. The front is the front because it has that window that kind of looks like the eye in the Doctor Strange in the Sanctum in the movie. Let's go in, and this is the first view you see when you enter the sanctum. What am I doing? This is the first view you see when you enter the sanctum. So just because of the camera angles, it's a little, wow, that's slammed in our faces. So we have these rooms here, and then you see this sort of foyer, I guess, and the stairs leading to the second floor. And this is the view of the sanctum when you first enter. This scene kind of varies and changes throughout depending on what movie you're watching. In Doctor Strange, it was very bare. There was just minimal furniture pieces in the set, but I've sort of went with the Thor Ragnarok and the Avengers Infinity War sets where it was kind of really packed with items. But I guess I'll start this tour officially starting from the left here. So if we go this way, very, very slowly, very, very slowly, if we go this way, you'll see an entrance here. And basically in Doctor Strange, this is a part where he gets portaled, I guess, from Kathmandu. Kathmandu? I think that's how you say it. But basically this is where he gets portaled from that location. So I've put a Realm of Magic portal here that actually, if you put this as a residential lot, this leads to the magic realm. Now, if you click on it, because we are in the magic realm, it'll take you to Glimmerbrook. So basically in the Doctor Strange movie, he kind of stumbles through this portal, and actually he gets blasted through the portal, if I remember correctly. He gets blasted and then he kind of stumbles through these curtains, and this is a view he sees when he comes in. He sees the whole sanctum minus random roaming Sims, of course. He sees a sanctum, and he goes through this corridor, hallway, foyer, one of those, and he goes out the door and stumbles onto the street. He sees that he's in New York. So that's kind of the structure that I was going for in this first floor. One of the challenges I had making this build was getting the style right. For example, these walls in the movie, these walls are very beautiful, intricate walls. They have sort of like a gold trim decal around them, and they're like a really lovely teal, like greenish teal color. And unfortunately, the game in The Sims just doesn't have that. So what I did was I used these pictures that have a gold frame around them, and I basically used that sort of to quote unquote fake the look, as I usually do with my builds. And I just use green for this wall. Sometimes the walls look green, sometimes they look like a decaled wall. So I really, as I said before, I just mixed and matched everything together. And this is a final result that I got. Let's just go floor by floor. So as I previously stated, these areas on the sides here, they're based on more Thor Ragnarok and Infinity War, where, you know, there's like a full-on fireplace going in the, on the right side here. And it's just really cluttered up. There's a lot of things. There's furniture versus the Doctor Strange movie where it was kind of empty, especially during those fight scenes, you can see. So if we just go through one of these areas here, this is where I decided to make a kind of dining room / kitchen. And it's pretty basic. The dining room, I really wanted to incorporate Realm of Magic items in anywhere where, you know, I had more flexibility and creativity. But I really thought this, oh, there's a good doctor now. I really thought a round table was good, you know, for kind of like a sorcerer witch theme. I really wanted to use that dining table that came with Realm Magic, but I thought this suited better. If we just look to our right, here is the kitchen. I'm sorry, guys. I hope I'm not making anyone dizzy. I'm trying really hard to like maneuver in a smooth way, but you know, it's kind of difficult at times. But here's the kitchen. I think my favorite part about this kitchen is the cauldron, because I don't know, I really wanted something different for this kitchen, and I thought, you know, what better instead of having a stovetop here under this range hood. It would be so fun to have like a cauldron because, you know, witch theme, sorcerer theme. There is a stove up here as well, so your Sims can use this to cook. But I think with this cauldron here, most of the Sims I've had, they just come here to cook in this or experiment, brew potions. There's some potion in here right now bubbling away. And on the right side here, we have a little storage room, pantry type room. Honestly, there was like too much space in this build that I didn't know what to do with. So I made this little tiny area into a storage / stock room, you know, just where you can kind of put herbs and food and all that good stuff in jars. If we go back out now through the kitchen, let me just try to speed it up a little. Through these doors is the washroom, one of the washrooms in the build. I kind of try to go with like that Asian theme here as well. I believe those lights are from City Living. You get a little throne for your toilet. Oh, is Benedict here? Yeah, he is. And then here is the bathtub. I really like that candle aesthetic, you know, just for, I don't know, kind of like a witchy sorcery feel. I'm out of words, guys. I don't know how to describe these things, but that's what I went with. Candles, candles, candles everywhere. If we exit the bathroom here, I kind of forgot to show you guys the two rooms near the main entrance. Basically, if you see in the movies, there seems to be like two rooms when he kind of runs out the door. I wanted to keep those rooms there, but they were kind of like narrow and awkwardly shaped, so I didn't know what rooms to make them into. So this one, I made it into sort of like a study with couches and a lot of books. And then I filled it up with this display shelf thingy from Realm of Magic. Wow, I'm like super at a loss for words today. I just made like a shelf here, and then I put those the orbs inside them. I think everyone's been doing that. I really love how it looks. And I don't know if you guys will realize that there are freaking vases everywhere, and that's because if you look in Doctor Strange the movie, like literally the whole set is made with vases. Like, you guys will see more. Actually, you know what? What would be fun? What What would be a fun game is if we count how many vases, or you guys count how many vases there are in this whole build, and we'll see who's the winner at the end. And in the adjacent room, it's also the same shape, that narrow shape, and I really didn't know what to do with it. So I put a cauldron in the middle, and I made it kind of like a 3-section room. So when you first go in, it's like a sitting area, and then in the middle, there's a cauldron. And then the last section of this room is just another sort of like sitting area where I guess you can read more, or your Sims can just hang out and chill, practice magic, talk magic. Wow, that was like right in my ear. Oh, I think there's a duel going on. Anyways, let's go back out this way. And wow, okay, right when I'm about to talk about this area, there are like so many Sims here. So if we go up these steps, we come to the second floor of the sanctum. And basically, I just want to show you guys the view from up here because I think this is the best view in the build, where you can kind of see like both the split level, and it's just really nice from up here. Like you feel like king of the castle up here. Turning back this way, there was a corridor, but I couldn't make it go straight this way. So I turned it right here instead, and in the movie, he runs down the corridor. He finds like a room, like a hallway, sorry, with, well, corridor, hallway. He goes down this hallway, and there are like 3 portals there, so that's what I did here, except I couldn't fit in 3. I don't know, these are big clunky things, and I thought 2 was enough for this small space. So there are 2 portals here. One will take you to the dueling grounds, and the other will take you to the caster's alley in the game. And if we turn back here, if we go through these doors, this is a bedroom, the first bedroom, I think, that I'm showing you guys. And for the bedrooms, I kind of just made them the same format. I did the 4-poster bed with Realm of Magic items. And every bedroom also has a washroom, and it's the same toilet sink tub that I'm using for all the washrooms as well. And now that we're back in the middle, we can go up one of these stairs. Douche, 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 douche. Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, gosh. I hate maneuvering upstairs. Okay. So if we go up the stairs, either side, you end up in a hall. No, spoilers. You end up in a hallway like this. Gets a little more maze-like here. Not really, but I kind of made everything like mirror each other. Just 1 for ease of build, and 2 because, you know, the whole mirror theme in the movie. But so let's go left here first. This goes up to the relic room where the eye is, the eye window is. Here on our left side, there are 2 bedrooms. So again, the same format for this bedroom. We have the bed, and well, okay, this one has a fireplace. And then on the other side, it's a desk with bookshelves. And then here again, if you go this way, is the washroom. And again, it's just the same style. I didn't really bother much with decorating the washrooms. We go out into the other bedroom. It's pretty much the same. I just changed up the decorations a little bit. And again, if you go back here, is the washroom. Okay, so we're back out in the hallway, and let's go and see the rest of this floor first before we go up to the relic room. Let's go down here, and I thought because of the whole, you know, Buddhist and meditation and what is that called? Astral projection theme. I thought it'd be cool if there was a meditation room. This is the room. Lots of candles, lots of wood. So, you know, this is a great place for starting fires. I also use this item from the Jungle Adventure pack. I think it's a knife, but it honestly looks like some sort of like totem or relic itself. So I made this bigger, and I added these circular decoration pieces next to it so that, I don't know, try to make it look like Zen. And again, the whole theme with circles. And this is just a view of the room from the other side. So let's go out these doors, and we come to this sort of like a resting place. Again, nothing much here, just like a decorational thing. And here is another bedroom, and I think this is my favorite bedroom just because, wow, it's his too. It's his favorite bedroom as well. I think just because this is the only room where I use color. The other ones were just kind of like all black and gray themed. And again, if you go through here, there is a washroom, and I think this is the only washroom with like a window, if I'm not mistaken. And if we go out again back into this hallway, we're kind of making a circle. And here I've put like a dueling room, sort of. So, I mean, I've yet to see any Sims come up here to actually duel. They're just dueling in like totally random places. But I do like this room. It's where I finally got to use that floor decal of the 3 symbols of the 3 magic houses, and definitely use the swords from the Get Famous pack that came in very handy for this room. And I also put in a little wand display, even though in Doctor Strange they don't use wands, but I thought it'd just be fun for the sake of the build. And if we exit here and we pretty much made a circle, I mean, this is where we came up. The last room is the Relic room, and I think we're being challenged to a duel right now. Anyways, the last room is the Relic room, so let's go up and take a look. This is the first thing you see when you come up, where the Eye of Agamotto symbol window is. Let me just turn around so you guys can get a full view of the room, a 360 view. Why will this thing not listen to me? Okay, so this is a much better view from the window, which is behind us, and here you can get like an overview of the room. So this is another one of the rooms that was actually in the movies, and if you come here, this is where, you know, in Thor Ragnarok, he's kind of like fiddling with something on the table. They kind of crash everywhere, and Doctor Strange is just standing here judging him, and then he kind of poofs them over to here, where he sits in a chair and magically refills his beer. This is where this room is. And then later on, I think, you know, they kind of just move around the set. This room, I don't really get a clear view of, so I kind of just copied what the style is of the other rooms and I put them here. And then I think at one point, Doctor Strange stands here as well while he's talking to Thor, who is across the room somewhere over there. This is the room here. So basically I used that movie and the Doctor Strange movie to sort of complete this part, as well as here, the middle part where all the relics are. I noticed that there is a lot of vases, like I said, and a lot of armor, but there really isn't much armor or like freestanding armor in the Sims game, so I just use a bunch of like knick-knack paddywhacks and put them all around in these display shelves that I made. And I actually made these from half walls so that this top part will stick out and look more like a display case. I really like that effect. Like I said, there was no armor, so the armor that he used to trap Caecilius? Is that his name? Oh my gosh, have I seen this movie or not? I've seen this movie. I just forgot his name. The Hannibal Lecter guy. The armor he uses to trap him. This was the closest I could find, which is like a Wonder Woman thing that was in the Get Famous pack. There isn't much armor, like I said, and definitely nothing to put on the walls, so I thought it'd be kind of cute to use this. I believe in Thor Ragnarok, he was standing here with an umbrella and Doctor Strange kind of like flew towards him or levitated towards him in his cloak. Oh, speaking of the cloak, so I forgot to show you guys, the cloak is here in the corner, and if you guys have seen Doctor Strange, you'll know that he was kind of just roaming this room, and then he wandered here and found the cloak, and there was no object for the cloak, so I had to use a mannequin, and because I can't just put the cloak on the mannequin, it looks really weird. It ends up with just like underwear and the cloak, different kind of superhero. So I had to put the whole outfit on this mannequin, and that's why it's not just a cloak. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this build tour that I did. Please comment, please like this video, please subscribe to my channel. And as I previously mentioned, if you guys could please help me out with the poll, that would be really awesome of you. I hope you guys are having a good day wherever you are, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.